Hi guys, what I want to do today is teach you this wonderful praise and worship song by Tim Hughes. Here I Am to Worship. You know, it's very popular and people love to play it. And the way I've arranged it, it's really not that difficult. If you watch my How to Play James Blunt's You're Beautiful video, then you know about the 3 chords that you need for this song. And the 3 chords we're using here are G, add 5, C9, and D. Very simple. Okay? And what we're going to do is G add 5. We're going to put our middle finger on the 3rd fret on the 6th string, our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. We're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, which is a D note, and that's the 5, G add 5. The 5th of G is D, so that's the 5th. And then we're going to put another G on the bottom on the 1st string, because the 6th string and the 1st string in the same fret are the same note. So that's our G5 chord. Okay, or G add 5. I'm just going to call it G. For this song it's a G. Okay, so that's the G. And then to play the C, all you do is you're going to move your top 2 fingers down 1 string. And when I say down, I mean down toward the floor in direction. Okay, down is toward the floor, up is toward the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to go down 1 string for the C, that's called C9. Okay, then the D, and very simple, you're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and that's the D chord. Okay, now let's go over the rhythm. What I've done is I've built the rhythm around the melody. So it's not too hard. You're just going to sing the song and just strum along with the rhythm like this. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see. I do a little hesitation there before C. Beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. And then on the pre-chorus, what I do is I just do a lot of down, up, a couple 8th notes. Okay? Kind of build, it's called a build strum. And then here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God, and you're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. So you can see my hand is just following the syllables in the melody. Alright, so it's not too hard. And I'm going to show you the changes here, okay? So we start, my intro was just simply part of the verse. Okay, it was just G, D, C9, G, D, C9. Very simple. So it's going to go, start off on G, light of the world. On world you go to D, world. You step down, down is C9, into darkness. On dark, you go back to the G. And then stay on G. Open my eyes. On eyes, go to D. Let me see. On C, you go to C9. C, C9. Pretty simple. Okay? And then back to the G. Beauty that made this heart adore you, hope of a life spent with you. And then the pre-chorus, so here I am to worship. Okay, so we're going to stay on that, so stay on C9. So here I am to worship. On worship, you're going to go to G. Here I am to bow down, go to the D on bow. Here I am to say G, go to G on say, that you're my God. God is C9. Okay? And stay on the C9. And you're all together lovely, G. Lovely. All together worthy is D. All together wonderful is G. Wonderful to me. Okay, and that's it. And then, and I'll never know how much it costs. You're going to go from the C9 to and I'll D. Never C9 know how much G it costs. C. To C is a D. The word C, not the chord C. To see my sin is C. Up on is G. That cross C. And I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin up on that cross. And then just go back to here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. And you're all together lovely. All together worthy. All together wonderful to me. And don't forget to end on the G. Okay, so that's the whole song. And remember, your rhythm is just built around the melody and the syllables in the melody. Okay?